Hello and welcome, my friends. Hambbage here. Glad you guys all dropped by. Thanks so much. We're going to play hardcore vanilla Minecraft as usual. But as we start things up today, I want to just give you guys a little heads up and warning. I can guarantee there will be no dumpster noises or garbage men truck noises going on while we get going here today or in any of our episodes. However, they are doing the little uh, asphalt seal, all the cracks and stuff in the surface of the parking lot. They're running that, and supposedly they're painting stripes on the surface here today. So apologies if there's any machinery noises or anything like that. If there are, they should be fairly brief, and we'll kind of hope it stays at that. All right, so here we are back in our world, and to catch everyone up a little bit, this is what we have going for today. We are going to attempt to locate the end stronghold, and we'll kind of go from there as to what additional wrong one. I have one pearl. So for anybody who, you know what, as we get going here, let's just go do one thing that's going to bug me, because I don't think I ever did it. For anybody who's not familiar, the original game content of Minecraft with survival, and they, at the very beginning of the game, back in beta and stuff, they didn't have anything. There was zombies and skeletons and some animals and stuff, but I don't know about. I think spiders were always there as well. Kind of the basic surface mobs were always there, um, but there wasn't the same layered content, and so the very first element or end game type content built into Minecraft was having a dragon, and you know what adventure game is it if you don't have to go kill a dragon? So that has kind of always been the original and the official end game content, and you'll see when we get through it. Each time that you first kill the dragon, you'll see the credits roll. It's a long, kind of weird deal, but it's there. I doubt we'll particularly let it play, but yeah, it's a thing. So, just trying to think how to best set ourselves up here. Let's go ahead and just take an extra coal stack so we don't have to deal with that. Alright, now, noon. Do we have a spare boat just in case? We do. Awesome. Then let's grab this boat. Good at leaving boats beyond. And we got a bed, a spare bed, we got food, we got apples. Yeah, why not? I think we've got. There we go. That's enough. All right, packing. What am I forgetting? It's kind of like one of those. I feel like I left the stove on. You know what? We don't even know. I'm sitting here grabbing boats and everything. We don't even know. Actually, we do. because we need to go for pearls. I'm like, we're just going to throw this pearl. No, that would be the only pearl, and it's a pearl, not an eye yet. So, let's clarify that a little bit. So the original end game content, or really boss mob, the first incorporation of something more than just sandbox that happens to have some monsters in it, was to have you get to the end dimension and fight this dragon and all this stuff that existed out there. So, in order to do that, there are scattered about the world end strongholds, and they're buried underground. They don't have any particular biome or any non-biome. They're just out there, and I'm sure that there's some kind of a calculation, as I understand it, and I haven't really looked into this at all, but as I understand it, they kind of exist in rings. So around your base or your spawn, when you first start the world at some 10k-ish, there's a ring, and there will be, I believe, 3 that spawn in that area, and they will all be, randomly positioned in there, but kind of equidistant out, so that whichever direction you go in, you could then need to go 5, 7, 10,000 blocks. It usually doesn't seem to be that far. There may be maybe a lot more nowadays. Then, as you venture out much further in the world, you'll get additional rings, if you want to visualize it that way, where you're now 25,000 blocks out from spawn, and if that was your radius, and you went all the way around spawn, you maybe have 5 more strongholds, and they're all very scattered out. And I don't, all those numbers are kind of made up, but that's kind of my idea, is that there are these spheres or rings of stronghold generation the more you load of a world. That's at least my understanding. So I don't know. What I do know is how to go find one, and that is, we're going to get out to our desert that we know is out this way, and we're going to hang out in it out through the night, and we'll do some running around and swinging our sword, and hopefully that will introduce us to loads and loads and loads of skeletons, Endermen, of whom our looting 3 sword will give us lots of pearls. That's the idea, anyway. Just having trouble finding this desert. There it is. Well, I shouldn't say that. I knew we still haven't really gone and explored the far side of this icy area. We've gone straight east this way along its edge, and this, of course, is the desert. We go to the desert for Endermen. I don't think they have a particularly higher spawn rate here, and we might, in theory, we can get more just hanging out in the nether. If this doesn't give us good results, maybe we'll do that, but it's kind of fun. We haven't done surface night fighting yet, really. And I always think that's kind of a good opportunity. Not real good for those villagers, unfortunately. And this, uh-oh, this looks bad. Oh, well, just try to avoid that tonight, I guess. So much like the Wither Skelly farm. When we're looking for Enderman, we just want to run laps kind of as we can. Once things really get kind of wilding up, maybe we can get some Skelly Creeper games on. I'd like to kind of get warmed up a bit, though. And this is going to be a real... Oh no! Oh no! Oh! I was listening in disbelief. How in the heck is there a garbage truck here? Like, our whole parking lot is seriously blocked off. Like cones and hot, wet tar everywhere. Not what I wanted. And then that creeper and skeleton coming at me while I was distracted. Seriously, this is... I mean, I guess there's one over on the other side that maybe I can get to. I'm just gonna do that one, but... Okay, we got two of these guys. Dude, let me fight the Enderman, you stupid spider. Alright, Spider. Enderman, get over here. Come on. What? What was that? Why are you come and get me on? I don't know what happened to that other guy. He was here and then just gone. Hit him! Oh my gosh. Game is not being cool. There's the Enderman. He's like the trolliest. Four. Gonna want around 20. It's probably overkill, honestly. Hit him. Oh, hit him. Look, I softened up these two creepers for you. You guys... There's one. Let's go get a record. Did we get that guy yet? Come on. Hit. There we go. Alright. Look, getting hit. Ooh. Not ideal to get stuck between a couple of different enchanted bow skeletons, that's for sure. Well, that was... Let's see these two guys. Oh! Okay, there's one down. Nine. Oh, that's too bad. We got two of the same. Stall, huh? I don't know what stall is. Well, we caught a few arrows in our little adventure. But always a good time. So let's... Ooh. Did you just get drowned or something? I don't know what his deal was. Now we can clean up a few creepers. Didn't... Small space and kind of discombobulated there. Not to mention that... Oh, there's... See me. Get mad. Come here. Where'd he go? That's the problem. If you see them out on the distance like that, they may not come back. Creeper. Oh, come on, Enderman. Go breaking my heart. I want to break yours with my sword. He's gone. That's too far, apparently. This was the scary lava, which didn't really become a big deal. So unfortunately for our purposes, very small desert here. Switching out, go to this one. Neither of which I think is very big. So I think this one gets gobbled up by that savanna. And yeah, the big drawback of this method is we're pretty much just at the mercy of wandering for the daytime game. I think we did go visit this village fairly recently, actually. So I don't expect there to be more goodies there. But this desert does seem to keep going. That's good. We hadn't explored very much of it. So we'll give this one its due. See what it's got. Maybe we find a cave or something and can go stack up on some ore as we go. Ooh, new temple. Best way to spend our daytime while we're out here. Now, we did kind of panic and use one of our enchanted golden apples in a bit of a rush. But at the time, fully justified in my mind because we had no. It was our first step into the nether. We really didn't have enchantments on our armor or anything like that. Didn't know what was coming. And as we were falling, I was eating. So, or getting set to eat. I think I'd landed and was in the lava by the time I actually got a chance to gobble it down. But so, oh, here we go. Got to readjust to this. We are now in efficiency mode. Ready. Now, let's see what we got. Regular golden apple. Let's look first. Gold bars. More saddles. And more gold bars. All in all, though, kinda far from great. Need that. Leave all that. Those can get combined. That. Bones, maybe. I mean, I think we're going to end up with a stack pretty easily. So really, when it, we can come back and get more saddles if we ever need them. But I think we've already got 4 or so. Kinda, that's plenty. I usually just keep a horse chest wherever I have my donkeys and horses and all that kind of stuff. So. Not too big a deal. More of the lava. The lava. You still make lava soap, guys? Lava? Anybody remember that? I remember it from a kid. I don't know. I haven't used it. That was always the tough mechanic soap. And it's like, even as a kid, I was like, oh, look how cool that looks. That waterfall and all that shattered biome. Oh, there's a portal. Kind of wild, and all the running around and all we've been doing. Can hold those for a second, I guess. We've there's our advancement. We were looking for that one of the times around where we saw broken portal but couldn't find any crying obsidian. Anyways, all our desert looking here, there's been so much surface lava that we get here where there usually is some, and it's all flooded out. Lots of that flowing, so I don't think it matters too much. If we open this up a bit more. And we're getting close to sunset. Again. Did we leave the rest of our obsidian at the base? It should have gone in the ender chest, but I don't think it's in there. Oh, let's get these set back. Well, maybe the shovel is the one we most want to use. Don't let me forget that we need to finish out that shovel either. When I put the sweeping edge on the sword in the last, it was either Saturday or Sunday, whenever it was, I was not thinking that we still had Had more work to do. Come here, spider. Let's swing wide around this village. One thing I kind of prefer not to do is fight every mob, so if we can, kind of keep moving. It would be good. Another village, another temple. All we need is some Endermen. That's a horse. What? Horse looks silly by night. Oh no. It's like there's something in there dodging that makes it really tough now to do the critical jump hit on just on the skellies. And of course the Endermen, but they've always been tough. At least I've always found them to be tough to just land the hits on. But apparently the hardest part is just finding them now. Ooh. Oh, I was using the other sword. Right sword, they just fall over dead. any Endermen around. What is really going on here? Ooh, what do you got? Enchanted shovel? Been playing in the sand? A little sandbox? Oh, oops. Oh, I wanted to hit you back into the cactus. Oh, I was using the creeper threw me off. Where are the Endermen? All right. Where are the Dawn Endermen? This was just awful, guys. There's one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. I saw you. Saw you, buddy. Well, hopefully he'll respawn somewhere. Maybe he went into the temple. Uh-huh. I hear ya. Where you at, buddy? You mad? Want to come talk about it? We can talk about it. Oh, you jerk! Well, you should be mad. You just blew yourself up, you dingus. And all the treasure. Where'd you go? Come here. Stop running away. Sheesh. Good grief. Oh, that was such a bummer. You guys want to see the caved out deal? It will, as far as I know, every time take out all of the treasure when the bombs go off. So, the only possible silver lining is if it uncovers, some awesome underground feature, but even then, kind of behaves just as you might expect it would. But yeah, sadly. Yeah, so there you. So all the goodies get vaporized. A bunch of this stuff just falls. We don't even get a chest to help us dump it into. And that doesn't have to, we heard it raging, so I'm pretty sure it was the Enderman. I don't know if it was the same one that we had hit that then just teleported away seemingly, but I've seen less strange things. Ooh, ooh. Now, is this our first here? I think it might be. You know what else? I haven't even looked at the time. This is another bad 45. Um, I think this one's too far to even really worry about. And we're so full already. Let's move this down. That away. Those away. That away. That. Oh, we did have the obsidian. That's awesome, though. That should really go in there. And I guess all this stuff that we would want to scrap, it's basically full stacks anyway, right? So we'll just keep storing that. So, I guess we'll note this. And this is 2151. Ooh. And negative 2832. It's not bracketed, which is what I do for all the nether coordinates. All right, we'll save that. And let's go ahead and get out of here. I have to kind of remind myself we don't have shulkers yet, and that's part of why I really want to get all this done. We're gonna get all filled up with this nonsense again. Well, that was a big shame. Many big shames. I think we kind of covered that whole corner. Let's try to get past this town. Ooh, there's an iron foundry in this one. If we haven't already been here. Pretty limited on anything we would even hope to find here. Ooh, I take it back. We'll always take some diamonds. Everything else that we'll leave, and in payment for those 3 diamonds, we'll give you some zombie flesh. And some spider eyes. Maybe they're into brewing potions. Speaking of which, do they... I think in Desert Village is the only brewing would be in that crazy floored big building. It's kind of wide open, has the, I say crazy floored, it's got glazed terracotta on the floor. I think that one has a brewing stand. In the Plains villages, they're in the churches. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's what happens when you start looking for food. Alright, we're almost back to evening again. Just hope for a better outcome this time. get out on this side. I think eventually all this may connect back up. The savanna may make a belt in between, but I think it got pretty close up to the jungle. Got a couple discs. I see the torches there, so I think that one is one we came hit. And like I said, I think we're getting a little closer back to the jungle side of things. Get a commanding view here. Where are the Endermen? Guess I'm hungry just from the running. Aren't you fancy? In your fancy leather outfit. Is that an Enderman? Be an Enderman. Be an Enderman. Come here. Don't do that. Ooh. Yeah, that's our first phantom. Need some membranes. Phantoms maybe undead. I don't know. Oh, 2 membranes, good. Now, where's some more? There's one. Get upset, Enderman. Oh, I missed. Ah! What was that leg? Okay, yeah, they definitely are of the undead variety, it looks like. And I don't need to worry about crits if I... Well, just... Since we can, since we seem to have just decided we're past shields even before having totems as an option. May as well that pick back up. 14. It's not enough. Okay, there's the jungle. That phantom was seriously the first thing that made me actually think about the fact that we, more than just, oh yeah, it would be cool to grab a brewing stand out of a village. They're not expensive to make. We really need to brew before we. I was seriously starting this thing like, yeah, if we wander around, we've got portal makings and all that. We can just pop through, take the dragon down, and go. We don't have any slow fall potion, and of any of them, that is the one thing. That and infinity bow of flame, so that you can see as you're aiming to hit the beacons. Gotta have that slow fall. Um, oh, we're right at an hour right now, exactly. All right, well let's save here. I was thinking about I was gonna go up to the village, take the portal back, and be like, hey, look, we're quicker than a boat, but I think we'll make that decision at the beginning of the next episode. There's two kind of things wouldn't mind doing while we're out here. One is zipping back around to the mesa and setting up that portal, at least on this end, and noting the coordinates. That way we've got it. We can do that in the nether. Um, when it's there. One second. The other thing we'll obviously need to do is get another. 14. It's close. Start getting into the 16, 18 range. I start thinking, yeah, we can probably just make it. Let's just do it. So maybe one more night and we're good. Um, so that's kind of what we're looking at. So maybe we will do that. We'll stay here, even though our pockets are pretty full. Work our way over towards the Mesa side of things. See if we can find Enderman in the way. If not, we'll come on back to that or explore other deserts and keep going from there. So you guys take it easy. I do appreciate you all hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this one, a little bit more combat based and running around in the desert. Too bad we missed out on that second temple's loot, but oh well, there will be lots more temples to come. So you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good little break. I'm going to do the same, try to go figure out what's going on out here, why they're letting garbage trucks in to bang around while we're working on important stuff. But otherwise, we'll be back shortly, so stay tuned for more from Hambbage. Bye now.